tips which have helped me to go viral on Instagram over the past couple months. And so, see, these are just some of the results which I've gotten. As you can see here, I've grown multiple pages to this one almost 100,000 followers, this one almost 300,000 followers. I've had multiple videos, tens of videos reach over 1 million views. As you can see here, my videos, you can look at my accounts, they get very consistent views. 4 million views, 1.5 million views, 30,000, 300,000. And so I'd like to say that I kind of do know what I'm talking about when it comes to going viral, not only on Instagram, but also on other social media platforms. But in this video, I'm going to show you 5 secrets which have worked for me to absolutely explode my Instagram accounts. And then at the end of this video, I'm also going to show you exactly how I'm actually able to make money with these views. Because you could get all the views in the world, but it's not going to do anything if you can't make money off of it. And so I'm going to take you through the 5 steps, 5 tips, whatever you want to call them. And I'll just say you definitely want to stick around for the last one, because the last one will guarantee you at least 10,000 views. And when I say guarantee it, I genuinely mean it. It will guarantee you, if you implement this tip on your next Instagram video, it can 100% guarantee you at least 10 to 20,000 views. And so the first step is, do not make your videos too long. And I'll show you an example of a video of me which did so well. And the reason that this video did so well was that it was very short. And what happens is, I'll show you the video here if we dive over to Instagram. So for some reason, it's not showing my face now, but if you look at this video here, it's 160,000 views. It did very well. And you look at the video, it's extremely short. It's maybe 5 or 6 seconds, maybe 7 seconds at max. And what happens is, since the video is so short, the people who are watching that video, they basically just get put in a loop watching the video over and over and over again. And so what happens is, the watch time on your video is just insane, right? The average watch time of this video for me was about 200%, which means the person watched the video not only once the full time through, but also back a second time. And so when you get a watch time of 200%, you're almost guaranteed to go viral. And so with your videos, back to the slide now, you want to keep your videos, I would suggest, because a lot of people say, oh, you want your videos to be 30, 40 seconds. Unless you really have something in your videos which you need to explain, there's no need to go more than 10 seconds, or even 5 seconds, or even 7 seconds. You look at a lot of my videos, they're no longer than 12 to 15 seconds at the max. And a lot of them are only 5 to 6 seconds. And those ones which are 5 to 6 seconds, those ones do well pretty much every time. Because like I said, it's just an almost guaranteed high retention rate, because people are just watching it over and over again. And so you'll get a lot of advice from people who tell you to make your videos longer, make it 30 to 40 seconds. That's the sweet spot, they say. Absolutely false. You want to keep your videos as short as possible. Try to keep it as concise and short as possible. The other thing that does is, you'll just make the video shorter. People have short attention spans. They'll be able to actually watch the videos to the end no matter what the length is. The second tip is, tell people to comment on your videos, right? And so if you have a video where you have a call to action, you don't want to direct people to a link in your bio or to, follow you or anything like that. Direct them to comment on your videos, because what happens is, when they comment on your videos, you're literally just getting free engagement just like that. And so you'll see with my videos here, I have a call to action if you want to take a look at my videos. And you'll see my call to action is like, basically trying to get people to take my free guide. So I give them a free guide. And instead of telling them, click the link in my bio, what I do is I tell them, comment this keyword, and then I'll send you the link to join or whatever. And what I do is I use a ManyChat automation. So they comment the keyword, they get an auto DM sent, which invites them to join into the free community or the free guide. And so instead of telling them to go click a link in the bio, you're getting free engagement just by telling them to comment that keyword, and they're still getting the free guide. And so you're not only getting the free engagement of, this video here had 2.5 million views, it had about 100,000 likes, and almost 70,000 comments. So you just got to think about that. If you're getting 70,000 comments on a video, it's almost guaranteed for your video to go viral and blow up just like that, because you're getting insane engagement on your videos. And the other thing it does is, when people come to comment on a keyword, they come down to your comments, they put in the keyword wherever it may be. You got to think about it. While they're commenting that keyword, the video is still looping and playing in the background. So you're just increasing your retention time even more on your video, essentially resulting in you getting even more views. The third tip is, if you're using the right hashtags. So this is a problem which a lot of people make. A mistake which they make is, they either use too many or they use too few. And you want to go with that sweet spot of about, I go generally with 3 to 8 hashtags. And the problem is, if you use too many, Instagram doesn't know who to push your videos to because it's too specific. On the other hand, if you don't use enough, Instagram also doesn't know who to push your videos to because it's not specific enough. And so you want to use about 3 to 5. What I generally do is I use about 2 specific ones and then 3 general ones. So it's still getting pushed to the right audience, but it's also getting pushed to a big audience. And it has that potential to go viral. So that'd be the third step. The fourth one, I'd say the times of posting. And this is one which a lot of people, if you watch videos online about this, people are like, oh, these are the best times to use. These are the best hashtags to use. This is one which a lot of people get wrong. When it comes to Instagram especially, there's no best time to post. It doesn't matter what time you post your videos, what time of day it is, anything like that. The only thing that Instagram cares about is consistency. So like I said, Instagram does not care when you're posting. All they care about is that you're consistent with your posting and that you're actually consistently uploading at the same times. So you want to upload at the same times every day. It doesn't matter what those times are. So it could be 10 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. You upload 2 videos. All you want to make sure is that the next day you go and upload at the same time, 10 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon. Maybe you want to upload at 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. Then you go do that. So the only thing I'd say is just be consistent and just leave time in between your posts. So don't post and then automatically upload another post just like that. Leave some time in between them and just be consistent with your posting overall. But that's step number 4. Now, step number 5, which is the one you guys are probably very excited about, is the guaranteed 10,000 views, right? And I'm going to show you in a second how you can actually monetize these views and convert them into essentially traffic, which is going to make you money, obviously. But with a guaranteed 10,000 views, here's how you're going to do it. This is my page here, and as you see, my page has almost 300,000 followers, so it has a pretty big following. And what happens is my story, right? I get about 10 to 20,000 views on my story per story which I upload, right? So I put out a story onto my Instagram, and I get about 10 to 20,000 views on my story. People who watch my story, view my story, whatever you want to call it. And what happens is when I repost a reel onto my story, so I take someone's post and I put it onto my story will get 10 to 20,000 views, and the 10 to 20,000 views from my story will automatically be added onto the reel. So for example, this is someone here who I took his post, I uploaded it, I put it onto my story. My story got about 14 to 15,000 views, and then there you go. You can see now his video is on like 20,000 views, I believe. But at the time of the screenshot, 15,000 views. And so just automatically like that, he gained the posts. And then now what's happening to his post is his post is just being pushed out into the algorithm, essentially boosted into the algorithm because, I'm basically pushing it out there. It's starting to pick up traction and it just gets pushed more and more and more and more. And so that's how you can get a guaranteed 10,000 views. Now, how are you actually going to go about getting me to repost your video into my story? Well, I have a private community, absolutely free. There's no hooks, no catch, nothing like that. A free private community called Vine University, and I'll dive over here into the computer and show you that. But in Vine University, you can essentially message me on there, and you can ask me to repost your reel onto my story, and that will guarantee you those views, instantly push it out. And like I said, it's absolutely free. So I'll show you right now how exactly you can join that. Okay, so here we are. As you can tell, Vine University, and like I said, it's absolutely free. So this is the private community here, and just to quickly to show you around, you get the private community aspect here. So you get, where you can go onto other people's posts, you can ask them questions, comment on their posts, that kind of stuff. So you can go do that. You got the community aspect here. You also have the classroom aspect here. So if you want full courses and full guides breaking down everything that you need to know about this, you can go and find that in there. So you get the full course, the full community. And then if you want me to repost a reel onto my story, what you can do is you can just go up here, message me, and you can just ask me a question right there, or send me the link of your post, and then I'll go and take your post and put it onto my story. So if you're interested in joining this, you can click the top link in the description here, go in, join it, you request a membership, and I'll accept your request within about 3 to 4 hours after you requesting it. So go do that. You can join my free community, get in there, and then start making money with it as well, because that's the other thing is in method 1 here, I mean, people are making insane amounts of money with this business model. I'll just show you some examples, but if you just look through the win section, these are all different people who are already making money with this business model, posting their wins. So if you look at, for example, this guy right here, he's made 360 plus 429. He's made almost $700-800 so far. This guy's made $1,000 in a single day, just one day. So if you're interested in also learning how to monetize the views and the traffic which you're getting with your Instagram, then I put a full guide here which you guys can access absolutely free. You can learn how to monetize your page. And so if you're interested in this, check the top link in the description here. I'd also appreciate if you just like the video and subscribe while you're at it. I'm giving you all this value for free, so it'd just be something nice you could do. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.